So I don't really know what to say at this minute, but I have just watched some sort of video by I can't even say his name, Sahira or something. Trump has had a speech about how he's got some sort of plan, not to just to solve the problem in Gaza, but the problem all over the Middle East. I don't know what he's talking about. Is he watching my Facebook page and he's linking that, because I've not really talked about the Middle East or how to solve it or anything. I was just kind of assuming that humans would figure that one out, and I don't know if that they have, but I think they have now. I mean, I was asking my higher self how to destroy Islam, and the Galactic Federation was basically the answer, because that was the band that I found straight after. And yeah, the whole point of the Galactic Federation is to basically make an announcement, but it can't just be Trump that makes it. It needs to be all the world leaders who know about me need to come forward and confess to the world that there is a Galactic Federation, which is an organization from otherworldly beings. These beings might be both physical in a different planet and spiritual, and basically living inside a matrix, which is like a very complex system, of which our Earth is just one planet of many. You don't have to talk about other galaxies. I think it would be better to focus on this galaxy, on the Milky Way galaxy. And I feel like when I was listening to that speech, and the speech that Netanyahu made, it almost felt like I was really wanting him to say some sort of life-changing news, and then that I was always nice to see you, and then there's someone who walks in and just pours milk, and I don't know, it's just a very, very boring song with nothing interesting about it. But I think that song kind of reminds me of listening to the UN talk, because you keep thinking they're going to say some amazing life-changing news, and they never say anything like that. But I'm hoping that that's what they're going to do soon. Whether I'm going to be taken by that point, or if I'm just going to be ignored. I mean, technically, you don't need to come and get me. I mean, I'm going to not be interested in anything they do until you actually come and talk to me. But that is a high possibility of what could happen. You tell the world that there is an organization of otherworldly beings, and we have evidence that these people are communicating with us, because these are the people who are giving us our technologies. You could say that there are some tech geniuses who have been getting their technology from other beings. I don't know if because Elon's made it clear that he doesn't believe in aliens. So does he want to say that I found out last year, or is he going to start saying something like that? I don't know. Or is it going to be completely anonymous, and he could just be revealing that actually he's been working with technology, but he didn't realize the people that he's sort of hired to pay weren't actually the ones that were doing it. It was actually them being channeling information from other, I don't know. But I feel like that's the kind of announcement I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for some big announcement, just like the UN meeting that's happened this week. But it's going to be, the UN meeting is going to be about a group of people, a group of leaders coming forth saying, yes, we believe that there is other world influences in this planet, that they've come from. We've identified the location of these places from other places in the galaxy, and the proof, however, though, mostly lies within one person. So this race of beings has birthed one kind of theirs into the human species, and I don't know when you would reveal that part, because technically that's the part where you have to come and get me. But maybe you can make this announcement before you've even spoken to me, and then just reveal the date in which you're going to collect this woman. You can mention this. If you're not going to be calling me Christ, or you could just call me. You could reveal my sex at this. So I don't know how you want to do it. I guess this is up to you. I don't know why you're ignoring me. I don't know why you ignored me for such a long time, but you've made it very clear that I have no power over what you do, and because what you do is just got nothing to do with me. I can understand the singers, well, they seem to link to my daily life, but as for the politicians and the boring people, I don't know what you do. You just talk shit all the time, and I don't understand it. Trump's tiny bit funny. So he's less boring than all the others. But yeah, I have no idea. The politicians are just a bunch of people who think they're better than everyone else. That to me is all a politician is. Someone who thinks that by putting on a suit they somehow are more intelligent than people, when that's not the case. Because I think filmmakers are way more intelligent, and they've actually got like a useful thing to do, which is to actually like make a film, which is something that actually has a result. All these laws that people make, you just make laws and then just change them the year after, and they don't. I don't. Whatever the government people do, I think they think their job is far more important than it actually is, and that's my view on the government. And I don't know what's going on with the English government, because that's just, I have no clue what they're doing or anything. It's just, it's like they think they're doing things, and yet most of the people in their city, in their country know nothing about what they're doing, and I don't even know how I'd find out what they're doing. I guess you could watch TV, but a lot of the programs that talk about politics are just boring, so I wouldn't be interested in watching it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but I think that it would be nice if there was some sort of big announcement where they say that yes, that there is a galactic federation and they have been giving us technology, and this is where we've been getting our information from. This is how we formed AI. This is how we formed ChatGPT. You know, if all these people, tech geniuses, come forward and say we've been getting our information from a source, and then they, at some point, you have to reveal that there's a female. I mean, technically, I would like to be taken first, and then to sort of spend 6 months recovering, whilst you give me basically, you have to give me a better life, because my life is absolutely shit. If you come to me now and talk to me, I'm just going to be wanting to swear at you. I'm going to be wanting to throw knives at you. I'm going to be wanting to just insult you and tell you how I just want to blow up your planet and kill everyone on here, because I don't like any of you. Like, I'm not going to be saying anything nice to you, and therefore I think I need to be taken first before you talk about me. I think you first need to give me a nice house, give me a better life. Like, I don't even want to talk to the singers, because I feel so jealous and envious over the amazing life that they had, and all the things that they got to do that I never got to do. And then to have them just lie to me for 12 years, making me think that what they were doing lots of nice things because they knew that my life was about to get better, when really it wasn't. You know, I've gone through so much abuse. I don't want to meet them. I don't want to know them. I don't want to have anything to do with them. Like, I'm not in. You've been bullying me. I do not want to meet my bullies, for the bullies that have been bullying me for 12 years. You know, I do not want to meet them, and therefore I don't really know. Like, I don't know what should happen. I feel like whatever's happening now, though, with this big plan or big deal or something, it feels like something's close, because you're saying that something's close, and you've never said that something's close before. But I know I don't want peace in the Middle East, because I hate I hate Islam. What I want is, I want all the Islamic people from Europe, America, Canada, and I want them to all go back into the Middle East, and then I want them to all go through hell and suffering and shit for worshipping a false religion. That's what I want. I hate the Islamic religion, and I want all these Islamic bastards to go back into their own country and then just have a shitty, horrible life. I know I don't like any religion. I hate all religions, but the Islamic one is worse, because it's literally just a long list of things that I hate. And if you want to like a long list of things that I hate, then I want to send you back into a pile of shit, and I want you to have a horrible, shitty, miserable life. And so I don't want peace in the Middle East. So you talking about you having a peace plan, I don't know what you're talking about, because that's not what I would want. I want revenge. I want revenge for everything that's happened to me. I want revenge for the length of time that you've chosen to ignore me. I want revenge for treating women like shit just because they're more like me than you. And I don't know, but I'm aware my mental state is not very good. And then, so the idea of going into some sort of Big Brother house, I think it's only going to be a proof that I don't want anything to do with anyone. I really don't want anyone to, I don't have anything nice to say about the human race. I want to call them rats. I want to say that I think you're better off all being dead. And if this is what I've gone through is what takes for you to be alive, then I wish I hadn't. I wish I could have put a stop to it at any point. I wish I hadn't come here. This is not a planet I want to live in. This is not a planet I want to be in. I don't like people. I don't like anyone here. It's not like, do I like them or not? No, it's I don't like them, or I extremely don't like them, or I extremely don't like them. And I know extremely don't like them probably doesn't even, is that even a real sentence? I really hate them. So it's like some I really hate, some I really hate, and some I really hate, and some I really hate. And that's kind of where we're standing. And we cannot negotiate anything until you first talk to me. But there's a lot of people that I'm not going to want to talk to because I think you've just ignored me for a very long time and I don't know why. And so I first want a better life. First want to understand why I'm here and why I need to know why I should help you. If you want me to help anyone here, you have to make me understand why I should want to help anyone, because I don't want to help anyone. Why should I end war in the Middle East when the Middle East is just a bunch of people who hate me? Like, why should I help them? Why should I help anyone? Why should I help England even? Like, I feel like I can have all these memories of these, things being done and castles being done, but I'm aware that these castles were all done by Christians who only wanted a male Christ. I'm aware of that. So it's like, should I even care about them? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just know that there needs to be. You can announce the Galactic Federation, and maybe you don't talk about me. Maybe you can just confess that you've all been talking with the Galactic Federation. And this group of people is giving you the information to do things, and the peace plan would simply be that we turn the word Gaza into Palestine. But there is a border around Bethlehem. I went to Bethlehem and there was a definite border there, but I don't know where that border is. If you're going to have two states, there needs to be an actual border around one of the states. Now, the problem about the border in Gaza, in Jerusalem, because there's a West Bank, there's a Muslim side and there's a Jerusalem side, but there is no border. You can go from one side to the other without a border, so you can't turn that into a state, because you can only turn the states that have the areas that have a border. A state can only be a state if you can stop people from coming in and out of it. So you can't really do much with the West Bank, but you can turn the word Gaza into Palestine. Maybe that should be the peace deal. But yeah, it's not. I don't know what he's talking about when he's saying it's going to create peace in the whole of the Middle East. How is that going to... what happens in Gaza is not to do with the whole of the Middle East. But I don't know. I know the Galactic Federation should be started. You probably need to start promoting it, and you need to start saying that it's a real thing, and you need to start saying that these beings are live inside... It's you could say that they live not inside the computer, but they live inside the matrix, and we have got technology that can access the information. We can access these people. We can access beings from another planet using the computer, using the technology that we have discovered, using telepathy. I think that needs to be an announcement that comes. An announcement that comes is that other beings from other worlds have been coming here, and that's what there was actually some person who believed in a new world order. He thought that it would be a good thing if aliens did come, because that would unite the whole world. Because if aliens came, and if there was proof that aliens existed, then suddenly Earth is no longer against each other. They might start seeing the aliens as being either the real threat, or just you need to unite. If there's a big threat, e.g. aliens, that will unite the whole world, because suddenly it's like, I don't care if you believe in Jesus or Muhammad, we are all from Earth. We are united because we are from Earth, and these other beings are not from Earth. They are from somewhere else, and they have managed to contact us, and now we need to unite. So maybe that's to do with the peace plan. If there's a peace plan, and I've noticed I found my Angel of Peace yesterday, which is the first time. I've been doing this for 12, 13 years now, and I've never found... I found the Angel of World Peace, resume or something, in the shadows. In the shadows of my life. I like that song. Yeah, I've not found the Angel of Peace until now. I think the reason why I wouldn't find him is because his songs really aren't actually about peace. Like, there's more about relationship, which probably I wouldn't have necessarily... If I had to found him at the same time as finding the Angel of Religion, I might have not seen that he was. Did I name him actually before I found her? I can't remember. I might have done. I might have actually named him before, but I don't know. I think I named him Peace because he just made me feel very peaceful and like I wanted to go to sleep. So I think I named him Peace, Angel of Peace, because of him just being very peaceful and me realizing that I don't actually have an angel of peace. But then again, I don't really want peace. So because of that, I think that's why it's taken so long. But I did find the angel of peace the other day. But yeah, I think you need to announce that the Galactic Federation is here, that you are contacting these beings, and then maybe if you're not coming to get me this year, I don't know how long it's going to be. Maybe you're going to come this month. Maybe. I think if nothing happens by Halloween's my favourite day of the year, so I guess I'm going to keep my hopes up that something's going to happen until Halloween. If nothing's happened by Halloween, then I'm going to accept that nothing's going to happen until my birthday. But maybe that's either way. I do care because I need a long time to heal. Once you come and got me and put me in a nice house, I need to have actually a better life, and then I need to stop feeling so embarrassed about how awful my life is and stop feeling like a prisoner. You've made me feel like a prisoner for the last 13 years, so you can't just expect me to just be like, okay, let's be friends now. Like, that's just not going to happen. So I think I don't know what's going to happen, but I think maybe you should start introducing the Galactic Federation and if a lot of world leaders, China, Russia, and America, I don't know who else, if you start getting together and you start confessing that you have been contacting other worldly beings through the computer, through technology. They're not here physically, but some of them are physical beings on a planet. Others are just, I mean, technically the Galactic Federation is just a group of people, but yeah, if they've contacted us, we are physical beings, but if we can contact them, the Galactic Federation, I guess, is like a communication. So you have the Galactic Federation, which is like a sort of spaceship alien that sort of might not be a physical, it could actually just be in the Matrix, a spaceship that's in the Matrix, but it can contact physical beings. And so, we could be a point and other worlds can be a point, and this is kind of like a communicator, a mediator between all the different worlds. So that's what the Galactic Federation is. Angels of the Galaxy are just angels from all over the galaxy. But of course, the band itself is actually mostly just only about Earth, but it makes it look like it's from all over the universe even. But yeah, so the Galactic Federation, you need to start, I think you need to start introducing the fact that it's here. And then you can say that world peace would be created through that. Why? Because we have to take our differences away. Muhammad, Buddha, atheist, whatever you want to believe, you have to put that all aside. Galactic Federation is real. None of these religions talked about this, so obviously there's something wrong in religion. Religion might start to fade away. I don't know how different religions will handle it, but I think if all the world leaders got together and say that the Galactic Federation is a real organisation of beings from another world, another dimension, and that should be the start. Maybe let people digest that for a year. I don't know when you're going to come and talk to me, but I'm not going to be going live straight away because I'm going to take a long time to actually recover and heal.